Alright, welcome back. Playing some more Quake. We're going back to the Func Map Jam series I've kind of been slowly playing through over the months. And we're almost done here. I think we only have like one or two more to go. This is Func Map Jam 2, Ikblue, Ikwhite theme. Let's see, Ikblue, well, I don't know where this theme comes from. Doesn't seem to be associated with any specific maps. I think it's just a theme that somebody made. I don't know who though, unfortunately. This particular map jam comes from the far-off year of the distant year of 2014, 10 years ago. But this is supposed to be a pretty highly rated pack, so I'm excited to kind of play through these. We're playing 8 different maps here. No start map, unfortunately, as is with these older jams. They tend to not have a start map, so we're gonna have to kind of manually load each of these maps up. Some pretty big names that I recognize here. So yeah, anyways, let's get started. Oof. I kind of like the skybox, but this is like a little. Can you just keep? Okay, yep, you can follow. It's good to know. I think this is a little too plain. Also, there's like something weird. There's like a weird contrast going on here between this like building and the grass with the lighting. It just looks very like almost like cell shaded or stylized or something. It looks very strange. Oh, hello. Just we'll go inside. This is already kind of. We already have a lot of problems here. Throwing a lot of enemies at us without really giving us any weapons. Like a lot of kind of higher tier enemies. We still kind of have a boomstick. And it's just like, here's a ton of enemies all at once. Right here. Well, that works out for me. You know, I talk about this a lot, but any kind of map where it just kind of throws you into it, and there's just like enemies everywhere, I'm not a big fan of. I just don't think that's a good way to go about like encounter design. It's just like you walk into a room and there's like 30 ogres there. It's like, oh, okay, we're doing that, huh? Especially when I don't have the appropriate weapons to fight any of these guys. I just kind of have a boomstick. Again, the boomstick in Quake is kind of like the pistol in Doom. It's not very fun to use. It's very wimpy. Has very specific use cases later on in the game, but for the most part, once you get other weapons, you kind of ditch it. Alright, here's another. Oh, nope, Mr. Shambler's out there. Forgot about that. These floor lights are a little bit weird. At least they're not like too intrusive, but I feel like they maybe should have been like depressed into the floor maybe instead of like sticking out. There's just nothing in here. Okay, there's some rockets and some cells. Yeah, I don't know why these doors need to open so slowly. Oof, this is a rough map. I'll be honest. This is not a great level, at least so far. There's only 49 monsters here, so it doesn't seem to be a long level. There's some nails for a nail gun that I don't have. I mean, I kind of see what they're going for. Like brushwork-wise, like this level isn't the worst thing ever. It's just like no thought was put into the encounter design here. or like how you would engage any of these enemies. It was all just in the name of like, I don't know, let's just make a cool thing. You know, let's make rooms that look pretty cool with this theme. And even then, these rooms look a little. They just like. It's hard to explain. It's like they don't use the textures. There's like too much white. Like I don't mind the white with the blue accent. I think it looks really nice. But it's just like something about the lighting here, just like the way they implemented it. It looks like it's like cell shaded or something. It's almost hard to explain. Just it doesn't look quite right though. And I'm also not really sure what I'm supposed to be doing here. There's a fiend, and we still do not have any other weapons to fight with. That's really cool. Door is locked. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of weapons that kind of keep you with the boomstick and throw higher tier enemies at you. You know, I think you have to be really careful if you're going to make the player use the boomstick for an extended period of time. You have to. Could I jump over to these? I feel like I could. Yeah, there we go. Oh shit! Nope. Alright, let's get out of there. These don't break. This is Arcane Dimensions. The gold key. I don't know where that is. You get through here. Oh, there's the gold key. Okay. You got nails for a gun I don't have. I wonder if I just missed the guns here. Maybe they're in like they were in a really obvious spot. Silver key. Okay. Where's the silver? There it is. Some cells. Oh, there's a lightning gun. That's helpful. It'll be helpful against those shamblers. Scaling of these stairs is really weird. Also, these walls are just like the kind of getting in the way. They could have made the stairway a little bit bigger here. I don't know why they had to make it so claustrophobic. Well, that's a very unhelpful secret, given that I don't have a nail gun. I'll take that. See, that's like a pretty good example of when you would want to use like the boomstick, I guess, just to quickly kind of finish an enemy off. Granted, I could have done the same thing with the super shotty or like the nail gun if I had either of those. It's like there's like somebody's bedroom or some nails up there. Just the exit over here. I hope so. There we go. Yeah, not a great start to this. That was just a kind of a bit of a rotten map, if I'm being honest. It just didn't put any thought into the encounter design. The environment was like I think the brushwork wasn't bad, but this map feels like it fell under like the classic case of like everything just needed to be scaled back. That like those rooms didn't need to be so big. Like that whole area, like everything could have just been scaled way down. I feel like a lot of mappers run into that problem where they try to like, especially new mappers, they try to like make a place that's just like really grand in scale. And it's just like, I'm gonna make a big place and fill it with a bunch of stuff. It's just like, no, don't do that. Make a really small room, like really tightly designed room that even if it might seem a little nonsensical in terms of like it being a real place, or even like a fantasy type place, it still plays well, right? Like Quake is like gameplay above all else. I think especially for like a new mapper, should always be putting gameplay above everything else. If your map looks like shit but plays well, it will be way more memorable and way more well received than a nice looking map that, or even like a okay looking map that plays like shit. That map didn't look particularly great and also didn't play particularly well. That was, I don't know what the map name was, but that was by Cosarello. Alright, let's move on to map number 2. There we go. 69 enemies, nice. I like the portal there. I like the blue flavored portal. Much better use of textures here. Even without like the blue accents, this area looks a lot nicer. You can kind of see like these areas are spaced a lot better as well. So like the subtle blue lights, those look nice. Oh man, this is a big open area. Oh, this is based on that place in India. I don't know the name off the top of my head. Not particularly familiar with India. Taj Mahal, India, I think. It looks like it's based off of that. I know it's like a large building that looks similar to this with a kind of a pool or something out in front. I was afraid the map would just be like big open spaces, but that's just kind of like a singular set piece. Now we're kind of back to your standard Quake. More of a standard kind of Quake layout here. Very subtle blue accents would have helped here, but not like a super huge deal. These lights are kind of like a sky blue, which is really nice. But yeah, this is a lot of white. There's a lot of like one singular color going on here. There is like a slight two-tone to this like particular wall here, like this brick and these are kind of a different, it's like a slightly like different color of white, more like gray. Oh, that's cool. I like that. The skulls there. Theme wins this pretty easily. Oh my god, that's a lot of knights. Trying to get these guys to attack the fiend. Oh, there they go. Or, I'm sorry, the fiend to attack. Yeah, one or the other. Oh, the fiend actually lost. Yeah. That's it? Just a yellow down there? There's gotta be some way to get over to that. Oh, I think I know. Quick save. Jump here to here, and here to here. That was a fun secret. Very clever. I like all these decorative cutouts in the brushwork. Those look really nice. It's like same thing with this door here. This ain't the copper super nail gun. This is OG super nail gun. If you're unfamiliar, the Quake Copper mod, which a lot of maps are based on these days, instead of using just like vanilla Quake. The nails have a little bit of a spread to them instead of just shooting in like a perfectly straight line. Save it down there, okay. I can't tell if it's like acid or water. Or like blue lava. Okay, no, that's just water. That switch did. Let's just have a look around here. Some health. What did this switch do here? Let's check the key room real fast. Maybe there's something new in here. No. Oh, that's what it did, okay. There we go. Really need that elevator to come down. Never mind. Like this should, it's probably a secret. It opens up. Oh, that's okay. There's a lot of shamblers. Rocket launcher doesn't really help you against shamblers. It's a fun area to fight in, though. That would have been a much harder fight if I didn't have that. If I didn't have that lightning gun. Oh, okay. I thought we were done. Oh shit! What the hell? To be honest, I'm not really sure what to do here. Okay, go up. I don't think I've ever seen a double Chthon fight before. This is a interesting way to end this. Protection spell is broken. Killed the... Oh, they're genies, okay. Oh shit, okay. I thought I could just walk to that. Do I just need to do damage to them? I'm losing health very quickly here. Genuinely unsure if I'm supposed to just damage these guys or if there's like a button that I need to hit somewhere. Go back upstairs and kill these clowns real quick. Rockets. Maybe I am supposed to just damage them. I don't know. I don't see any switches. Oh, yep. Okay. I feel like having 2 Chthons was maybe a little bit excessive. I feel like they could have just designed this room around having 1. Those Chthon projectiles hit very, very hard, and he does not ever stop shooting them. Like normal enemies will usually take a break from shooting you with projectile. They won't just like machine gun them. They just won't machine gun them forever. There's like a break in their pattern. But Chthon does not give a fuck. He will continue to throw those fireballs at you until he is dead. So I think they probably could have just presented 1 in the middle here, and then had you fight that. I do like the idea of destroying the lamp, the little genie lamp. I think that's pretty cool. But two Chthons was excessive. I would have just had 1 like in the center, just maybe a classic sort of Chthon fight. Cool map. I like how it pulled from. It seems to pull from a little bit of I think Indian mysticism, maybe. I could be 100% wrong about that, but yeah, I don't know. That was a fun map. Interesting. Like I said, never seen a double Chthon fight. Some decent brushwork there. The texturing was a little bit one-colored. I feel like it should have included a little bit of like white accents to kind of offset all the white, or some blue accents to offset all the white. I also don't like that water texture they use. I think that's like a reskin, because that water texture they use. You can see it here in the pool. There is like it looks like lava. It looks like blue lava. It doesn't really look like water. And that map was by Filth. Anyways, let's keep it moving here. Oh wow, this map is very cool looking. Only 43 enemies, it's alright. Immediately, I like the reds. The reds are a really nice contrast to kind of the, I guess what I would expect as like the blues. Red and blue is, or I'm sorry, red and white is a nice, can be a nice combo. I guess in this case it's more orange than red, but either way, it's a little unexpected and it looks really nice. This map also is, I wish those enemies could jump across. That was a little cheesy of me to just sit over here. There really should be a jump trigger right here, so that these knights could, these knights can jump across the little lava, or maybe just make it so they could run across this. So otherwise, the player would just sit over here and snipe away. Really good placement of ogres here, something I've noticed. Like, having the ogre behind these bars here shooting at you is really smart. And then back at the beginning, there was an ogre kind of up here. It wasn't, like, super overwhelming either. It was just kind of, he's kind of up there, and you're fighting, you know, you're not fighting too many enemies. There's only, like, you know, what, there was, like, a dog, a death knight, and a knight, I think, down here. It was, like, this first encounter, so... really good pacing so far. This guy comes from. Run out of ammo, Jesus. Secrets down there. Doesn't look like it. I see that quad up there, though. Nope. Looks like there's no going back for us. Oh, that's cool. Little shortcut opens up. So you kind of go through. Really well thought out layout in this level. Some really nice brushwork here as well. Right. And where is that? Ooh, how do I even get over there? I could jump from like much higher up than I could from over there. There's like an elevator. Wow, this night is about to have, this Death Knight's about to have a real bad day. Oh shit, okay. I don't know if it's meant to be the start up here. You are free. There we go. It's kind of cool, kind of a neat idea, having it be like pitch black up here. I do wish there was, I mean, maybe a little bit of lighting. I like the spotlighting on this portal here. I also like that secret that's like pretty telegraphed kind of early on, but you kind of have to remember it, and then it's like cool to jump down here and grab the quad and come back up. You know, because in theory, if you're not paying attention, you could just fight this regularly. Like, there's nothing to, you know, you don't have to use the quad for this. I don't know, just like a really solid level. Really good pacing. Some smart encounter design. Some nice brushwork. I love the kind of the white buildings contrasting against like the orange lava. Looks really nice. Nothing but nice things to say about this one. That was a map by Lunaran. Lunaran is that is a name I do recognize. I believe he's made some pretty good stuff. One day I'll have to look into some of his other works. Maybe I'll put together, for a little while now I've been wanting to put together like a creator showcase, like just pick a particular mapper who has like a wealth of work and then just kind of look at their stuff. Maybe like chronologically. I think that would be a fun stream. How's it going, chat member? How you doing, bud? But yeah, that map was by Lunaran. Moving on. I wish this README file had the map names. Unfortunately, they do not. Let me see. Maybe the GM2. That's the map names. Maps. No. Docs. Not everyone has a README, so it's alright. Oh, hey, I've played this map before. This is an Arcane Dimensions map, I believe. Yeah, this is a pretty, maybe an expanded version of this is an Arcane Dimensions map, or maybe it's just this version. I like the little side passage here. Yeah, I think there's like an expanded version of this level. The Arcane Dimensions version I remember having a little bit more to it. This is a very impressive map, though. This was actually This is actually the first Arcane Dimensions level that I ever played. Oh shit. Oh wow, okay, that's a lot of enemies. I'll let those guys just do their thing. So we go this way. Really would like... I'd really like that boomstick up there, or that super shoddy. I guess I could just... I really can't go from this way. Yeah, this was the first Arcane Dimensions map I've ever played. Obviously, we're not playing it in Arcane Dimensions here. This is just kind of vanilla Quake, and I think this is a cut-down version of that map. Or maybe this... Or I should say the Arcane Dimensions version of this map is an expanded version of this map. But yeah, this was the first AD map I've ever played, and I only played this one first because when I loaded up, I used to use the Quake injector client, if anyone remembers that, from Quadicted. Had a little client where you could just like auto-load maps. You didn't have to like manually install them or anything. Heavy use of... Okay, we're jumping down. Yeah, and this was the first map started with an A, so this is like the first map in the list. I don't like the ambushes on this. I don't remember them being like this in Arcane Dimensions, but these ambushes are kind of nasty. Is there anything up here? Doesn't seem like it. Oh, hey, look at that. Nope. Okay. Check over here. Boring. I want to shoot something. Yeah. Early super shotties up there, I guess. I feel like you probably could jump over to that that rocket there. I really want to get that. I feel like you would need to build up a little bit of speed, though. I'm gonna grab this, and then we'll just move on. Yeah, these Death Knight ambushes, or these Night ambushes, I should say, are kind of rough. They really just, like, completely surround you with Knights and Death Knights and what have you. There we go. I wonder if I could... It's from over here. Once that opens up, maybe I'll have a way over to that. The gold key. I think I'm gonna go back down. Just be faster to go this way. I like that lock. Yeah, this is like this map's kind of weirding me out because it's like a prototype version of the Arcane Dimensions version of this map. So it's sort of like I see that map, but it's just like a little bit different, you know what I mean? If you ever played like an early beta build of a game you're familiar with, but it's just like, it's just different enough to kind of like, you know, to kind of like trip you up. I like the encounter down here with the four though. This is very cool. Yeah, I remember this area being a lot different in the AD version. That was a cool fight though. Lots of pillars around here to kind of dodge these enemies. You got the four in the middle. Oh shit. Ooh, I like this button too. It's like triangular button you push in. It's very cool. I always appreciate good good buttons in any of these mods. Down here. 10 secrets on this level. No way we're finding all those. Go back just a little bit though. I might have ran past something obvious. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, some really fantastic brushwork on display here. Like, I love these columns. These like star-shaped columns are very cool looking. Just like lots of little details in this map too, like having these bricks kind of stick out of the wall and whatnot, having a, you know, missing a brick here. Oh shit, let's fall down. Kind of a minor nitpick, but these chandeliers look a little crusty. No, it's just the lighting being weird. I thought there was a button on that chandelier. There we go. Kind of a fun combat encounter, bit of a rehash of the one downstairs though with the pit. I actually think that the encounter in the pit was actually like a lot more interesting. Just because like the ground was kind of uneven, so it was like a little awkward moving around trying to dodge the four in the middle. Overlooked the shaft. Yeah, apparently. Oh. There's something. Yeah, I'll take that. Super nail gun. Oh. Man, it's almost needed. Jesus. That would have been kind of a pain in the ass to deal with otherwise. Oh, I like that shambler rising on the ground. That's cool. Oh shit, okay, that's... Dude, some of those war projectiles are kind of bullshit. There's the rocket launcher that we missed, unfortunately. Ah, fuck. Okay, whatever. We'll just leave. Fantastic map. Some kind of rough encounter design. Some really cool encounters, but some really, really challenging ones. Like early on, throwing like those swarms of knights and the Death Knight at you. It's such a tight space and from so many different angles. Was a little unexpected. Fantastic brushwork. Really, really just nice visuals in general. Good use of like the theme. What else? Some cool encounters. Nothing really bad to say about this one. This is a fantastic map. This, again, an expanded version of this made its way into Arcane Dimensions. One day I'll have to go play through Arcane Dimensions again on stream. One of my all-time favorite mods. I think it's like peak Quake. But yeah, this was great. This was who was this by? This was by MFX. Fantastic map. Very, very well made. Right, we got 1, 2, 3 enemies on this one. Let's say Halls of the Blood God by Scampy. Okay, well there you go. That's the map we're playing. Definitely a different, we're a lot more blue than the maps that we've played so far. It was a little unexpected. I kind of like it though. The like kind of really deep blues and the reds go together pretty well. Not that way. Not that way. Nope. Okay. Well, looks like we're staying in here. Oh, that's pretty cool. So we got a bit of an arena fight. Kind of surprised to see this at the start. This definitely feels like more of a finale. Let's get these guys to infight a little bit, maybe. Oh yeah, here we go. Those guys do their thing. This is a pretty fun combat encounter. These guys can get me wrong here, though, unfortunately. What a cool fight. I really like how the room kind of it's like a it's like an onion. It like has layers to it. It kind of slowly peels back. Where do these take you? Oh, to the other side. Okay. Yeah, this is a cool combat, kind of really cool arena. Again, I love the kind of the gray, like dark bluish, like kind of texture used against like the harsh red windows. Looks really nice. Contrast really, really well. And again, really fun fight. It's like a really solid pace on that one. Like it was just paced out really well. And I love those types of encounters where it just keeps ramping up and ramping up and ramping up. Kind of a little weird to put it so early on, but I guess that made it a little more challenging. Kind of made it a little more interesting. Because if you put it later, it's like, well, you're gonna have like the, you know, grenade launcher and shit. And you're just gonna dunk on all the enemies. You know, something opens above you. Look at that. It's a clever little secret. This is a really, really fun level, like high action. Good kind of repeat use of the areas here too. Quick double nade to the face there. Satisfying. Oh, just a knight on this side. Okay, I'll pick another shambler. Knight into Athena? That's not bad. How many secrets? 6. Only found 1. Oh, jeez. Grab some ammo here. Ooh, look at that. It's gonna get fun. Rockets here. I don't have any more rockets. See, this would be the time to use some rockets. That was satisfying. Quickly get rid of one of these guys. A little cheesy to be up there, but it's alright. That was a fun fight. Again, the contrasting, like, really harsh reds look nice on this map. That was a pretty fun encounter. Not as fun as I think the other room. I think there could have been like maybe a little more. I was gonna say cover, but I'm not really sure. I don't know. It was a good fight. I'm just being nitpicky. That's maybe the only fight I haven't liked so far, just because I wasn't really incentivized to go into the room. I talk about this a lot when I play these maps, but one thing I really hate in Quake combat and like encounter design is I really don't like being in the like I don't like it when a encounter encourages you to not be in the room, if that makes any sense. So it's like in that combat encounter, I come around this door and I see a I see a shambler up here. My first reaction is to back up into this hallway, right? Just immediately I see the shambler, boom, I'm back in the hallway. Because there's really no reason to, like, what am I going to do? Am I going to push out here and eat a shambler shot, like get close to here and then there's enemies coming at me as well? It's like, no, I'm just going to get back in the hallway and I'm going to spam the shit out of them. And use the door as cover, you know? So it's kind of weird that, like, so far all the combat fights in this have been really excellent. And I've kind of used, like, have been really layered. So it's kind of weird that that one was just, like, not, like, they didn't really think that through. Like, I feel like they should have got you through the door first, and then maybe shut the door behind you, or, like, you know, wait till you're over here, and then maybe shut this, and then spawn the shambler in. That would have been cool. There's just better ways they could have gone about that. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the shambler has a hard time getting through this doorway here, but it's not a super huge deal. That was fantastic. That was I forget the map name. Temple of the Blood God, Halls of the Blood God. And who was that by? That was by Scampy. Fantastic map. Really, really good encounter design there. Really nice visuals. Again, I love that harsh kind of crimson red contrasting against like a darker blue. It looks really great. Again, cool encounters. Really good use of areas. Like that map wasn't particularly big, but there was just a lot of like going back and forth between like the different areas and kind of like reusing combat arenas and whatnot. Again, the only fight that I really didn't like was that shambler that was kind of waiting for you when you were backtracking after the blood room right there. That final encounter was kind of not great, but I don't know. Otherwise, really fun map. Really well made. We got 3 more to go. Nice brushwork. Ooh, okay. This is like a space map. Oh, this way, okay. I guess that's kind of just a taste of what's to come. This guy while we're here. narrowly sidestepped that nade. Let's check out what's over here. Oh, we can jump down there. Your recklessness is rewarded. Alright. Visually, I like this map quite a bit. Really good use of blue kind of lighting. Let's see, is there a... Find a room with the color of my light. Okay then. Like, it doesn't do much, like, the lighting alone I think does a good job kind of breaking the textures up just enough. Pretty cool fight there, having the two ogres kind of up on the bridge. Clever. Bridge that you can get underneath, I mean, so you're kind of incentivized to stay in this lane here. Like, you could go out here, but then the ogres are going to start shooting nades down at you. Quad over there. I think one of the other things Copper Mod does is that it improves enemy pathing, the enemy AI a little bit. So I noticed in this, like, the enemies are getting stuck on a lot of stuff. I really, this water texture is actually a little bit better than the other one. It's not like that weird neon blue. It's a little more muted. So you don't look at that and go, oh, that's that might be lava, you know. The enemies are in this 100? Okay, it's not too bad. Did I miss anything back here? No, we come back here later, it looks like. Okay. A shortcut back this way. Not sure how you would. Not sure how you get this red here. Just sitting there taunting me. It feels like maybe there's like a... It's kind of like sloped. Like if you were really good, you could like go up in here and do that, maybe? Probably overthinking it. I'm sure it's far more simple than that. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. Over here. Hmm. I really, really want that. Anytime you see a red, it's just like, it's calling out to you. You know? Alright, we're gonna have to be kind of quick about this. Too bad. I mean, that would have been a lot worse without that quad, but that was fun. That was almost like a map-sanctioned quad run. Oh, I like these lights here. Those are cool. Hold on, let me kill this guy. Got him. Yeah, look at these lights here. These are like carved out of brushes. It actually looks really nice. With like the like a blue, kind of light blue crystal inside of them. This map has really, really nice brushwork. Like this area just looks beautiful. Weird choice to spawn the Shambler in before you get there, or get down there, because you kind of just sit up top and snipe them. Where did I come in from? Is it these doors here? So I want to go back downstairs real fast if I missed anything, but it's alright. You know what? I think a much better encounter here would have been to press both of these buttons, and then like you go downstairs, and you think like, oh, the door's gonna open or the thing's gonna come down or whatever. Now to, you know, you go up there, you press that one, then you come down here. Maybe you fight a couple enemies in the way. You go back up here, you press this one, you jump down, and you think the thing's gonna like, you know, through that. It's a zombie throwing a hunk of meat, I think. Anyways, you hit that, oh, there he is. Come here. Where are you? So it'd be nice if you came down here, instead of that thing immediately coming down, it spawned in the two Shamblers, and then you had like a 1v2 Shambler fight. I think that would have been way better than spawning the Shamblers while you're up top and making them like really easy to snipe with the super nail gun. So can I'm still not even sure where I came from. Can I not? I guess I just can't go back. Oh, I came from here. Oh yeah, right here. This is where the quad was. Let's see, is this? No, it's not a secret. And then this is the way forward here. Always got to check for little hidden passageways in the in shallow water that allow you to kind of swim further down. Missed the jump trigger there. My man, the Shambler, is having a rough time right now. That jump trigger did not agree with him. Actually, I don't know who's gonna win this. I think the Shambler should, if he can actually hit him. Shamblers in Vanilla Quake have a hard time aiming vertically. But if he can get a few hits off, he'll kill the Ogre. He has resistance to explosives too. Yeah, there he goes. Oh no, the Ogre didn't die, it was just stunned. That fight would have lasted for a while, but I'm fairly certain the Shambler would have won there. Shortcut opens below. We got 2 out of the 7 secrets. New worlds await. This is a fantastic level. That was a really, really, really good level. Man, there are some great levels in this pack. Really solid brushwork, some fun encounter design. Kind of good use of the theme while having like a few other accent colors like those bushes. And some, you know, some good use of lighting as well. I like the kind of light sky blue lighting. Same with there's like a couple orange lights throughout that map that look really nice. Yeah, I don't know. No, I don't really have any criticism for that one, except for that one like combat encounter around the gold key. But that's like kind of a nitpick. But otherwise, that was a really fun level. And that level was by Shaky. Yeah, I've played some of Shaky's maps before in one of the other Func map jams, if I remember right. Pretty good mapper. Alright, 2 to go. This next one is going to be interesting. Actually, you know what? I'm going to save that one for last. We're going to go out of order here. We'll save that as the grand finale. Maybe it'll be really disappointing though, but we'll see. This is, oh man, this is a lot of enemies. It's 173. I guess it's not too many. Quick save, there we go. It's a very large area. Oh, this is gonna be one of those maps, okay. Oh, wait, I've played this map before, I think. Yeah, I've played this map. This map is one of the Majorn, however you say it, Thor's Hammer, however you pronounce Thor's Hammer, the name of Thor's Hammer, like, you know, the god of thunder, the Norse god of thunder, or I guess lightning, whatever. There is a Quake mod called Njorn, and it basically, this is one of the maps in it. This is like an early version of one of the maps in it. This particular mapper just, I don't know, makes these like enormous levels that just don't have any like real like, I mean, I don't want to say they don't have a real gameplay, but like they just like don't, like he's trying to make a map for a different type of game, if that makes any sense. Like he's not trying to make a Quake level. I've played many of this mapper's maps before. None of them feel like Quake maps. They're all just like very large areas. And like, you know, again, every time I play these maps, I kind of just say the same thing. It's like, visually, this is impressive. It's like, yes, I see that you spent a lot of time in your preferred editor making all this. But this just, like, they spawn me, and there's like one path leads to a Shambler, and the other path leads to a Vor, and I have a boomstick, and it's just like, that's not good gameplay. I don't know what to tell you. Unless you're trying to do some kind of cheeky encounter where you give me like an invisibility ring or something, right? They just kind of throw enemies wherever and just hope it works. And that's just like, you know, you compare that to like some of the other maps that we played in this session, and it's just like, or that I played, whatever. And it's just like, this map, like, it doesn't have any like encounter design. It's like, again, it was made for a completely different game. You know, I don't want to keep ragging on the guy, because, like, obviously this took a lot of work, but it's just, I don't know what else to say. It's like, these maps just aren't Quake maps. They're not, you know, Quake has a very specific kind of style of, you know, very close range, tight-knit encounters, and this guy just kind of throws stuff out, you know, wherever. It's frustrating, because this map looks nice. At least if it's the map that I'm thinking of. But it's just like, it's just too big. And there's just like too much random stuff happening. Like, you know, the problem with these like very large maps in Quake is that Quake is not a very exploration-heavy game. Quake is already. Yeah, I'm dead. Okay. I almost don't want to play this level, but whatever. We'll give it a fair shot. Quake doesn't work well with exploration because Quake doesn't have a fucking map. And that's what pisses me off about all these levels. Is just like, Quake, just like, unless you can figure out a way to hack a map, like an auto map into Quake, these levels just don't work well. I mean, even with a map, they wouldn't work too because the encounter design is all fucked. Again, like, this is, we're starting fresh here because we died. So I come up here, I see a shambler. Okay, he's not looking at me. Let's go the other way. We go up here. Oh, look, there's a vor. So what, am I just supposed to do this? Like, I don't... I'm supposed to just cheese the vor out with the boomstick? Like, is this fun or, like, good gameplay? I don't... And then here's, like, a bunch of ammo for weapons, like, you know... And a bunch of nails. I don't have a nail gun yet. It's just, yeah, I don't know. So can I just sneak behind this guy? Yeah. It's just very, very frustrating map. Or very frustrating level design, I should say. Again, it feels like it's designed for a completely different game. It feels like this person just does not understand how Quake works. So I'll grab the armor down there. Come back up this way. I could maybe get these two to fight. Oh, there's... Just run through. Yeah, I'll just run through. We're speed running. Just ignore all that. Just keep moving forward. Tech-based enemies up here for some reason. Just a mega health sitting out in the middle of nowhere. Here's 30 knights. Isn't this an epic encounter, guys? Isn't this well designed? Just 30 knights in a little hallway. And you just gotta sit here and click the button. It's like I guess this would be like the equivalent of like the Doom maps that just have like 10 guerrillion enemies. It just like, I don't think it's fun. You know, I want maps that are like clever. I want a map that's like that puts me in a situation where I'm like, oh wow, I didn't expect that. You know, like just throwing like a horde of like knights at me is not clever or interesting. It's boring. All I'm doing is like holding the button down and just like sidestepping them. It is not fun gameplay. I think this particular designer has like a very fundamental like misunderstanding of like how Quake plays. Maybe they might be better off making like Doom maps or something. They might find orange on them. So that sort of thing seems to work better in Doom. after all the nails, there we go, we finally got a super nail gun. I guess we skipped that one nail gun downstairs, but whatever. The rune first. Oh god. It's a bizarre secret. There's just a ton of resources for some reason. There's something back behind these boxes. What is that? Oh, just some cells. I don't have a lightning gun, so I don't care. You got the rune, okay. Oh, just gonna go back now. Hopefully this is the exit over here. I don't know if this map in particular was in Norn or Bjorn. Again, I don't know how to pronounce it. I have no clue. But it's very much, it reminds me of a map that is. Is there anything up here? Yeah, there's. Another mega health sitting out in the open. I mean, you know what? Maybe there is, like, again, to give it the benefit of the doubt, maybe there is somebody out there who really enjoys this, like, style of map. They're a really big fan of, like 10 million enemies. Oh my god, look how many knights they're sending at me. Isn't that cool? But that just isn't me. I'm just not into that. That's not my kind of, like, for me, it just is frustrating. You know, maybe for somebody else, it's like really cool and they enjoy it. People can enjoy different things. That's fine. I just don't enjoy this style. That's kind of really what it comes down to. I think you should be clever about your map design, clever about your enemy placement. Clever about how you attack the player with enemies. You should really think it through. And you shouldn't just send hordes of enemies at the player, because when the player is just like walking backwards or running in circles, kiting like a horde of like 30 Death Knights around with the rocket launcher, it's just not fun. Not interesting. All right, I'm glad we didn't do that one last. Because I wanted to end on, I didn't want to end on like a negative note. We're actually going to play a map next by, excuse me, a map next by Sock. Sock is a legendary tier mapper in Quake. He is like one of the leads for on Arcane Dimensions. So I'm very curious to see what this map is like. Death by 1,000 Cuts by Sock. I've heard of this map before. I've actually never played it. So I'm pretty excited here. Found a healing pool. Okay. Any of these pools with the bubbles are healing pools. I think that was the secret that opened up, maybe? A little health. Just kind of cleaning up the goodies before we head upstairs. 1 key, 2 doors, your choice. Alright. Interesting. What will that do? Just opens this? Okay. Okay, so you can't... Oh, I see. You can't... So do I need to... I guess these doors? This is the way we're going. Kind of like that. Some replayability to the map. Like kind of different paths is pretty cool. I've seen that in a few Quake maps before. I like the concept of it. What did that open? Really nice brushwork here. I like the use of... I like these darker blue bricks. They look really nice. We hit this. It came from here. Let's go this way. Ooh. Oh. Well, that was kind of dumb. I thought this would be a quad secret down here. I guess not. I guess I'm just kind of stuck down there now. Okay. What does this do? Oh, okay. It's down here. Oh, there it is. Oh no, what the hell? That's not the that's not the secret that I wanted. Let's see. Bars are kind of broken. Something out here maybe? Yeah. Alright. Let's go on. Let's move on rather. We're almost at the end here. This yellow texture's a little bit weird, but it's alright. The cycle touch the water. Alright, that was pretty fun. Probably not the best map in the pack, surprisingly, but not bad by any means. I don't know, it's pretty fun. Some decent encounters in there. I like the idea that there's like another path that I could have taken that I didn't get to see. Gives me a reason to replay it in the future. And that map was by Sock. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That is all of Func Map Jam 2 Ikblue Ikwhite theme. Overall, really good jam. I don't think there was like a bad level in here, except for that really large one that I didn't care for. I think the rest of these were like pretty solid. Oh wait, no, the first one was kind of rough too. First one was pretty rough. It seemed like somebody's first map though, so you know how that goes. But the rest of these were really, really solid. The map by Filth was great. Lunaran, like the entire like middle portion of this kind of this map list here was fantastic. I especially like the Lunaran, the MFX, and the Scampy map, and I guess the Shacky map was really great too. I don't know. I don't really have any bad things to say. These are some cool maps. I like the Ikwhite, Ikblue theme. I don't really know where it comes from. I don't know if it's like a specific. It doesn't seem to be a specific map. I assume it's just a texture set somebody made at some point. It looks quite nice. I think the mappers here did a really good job. This is definitely one worth checking out. Because again, there's some really fun maps to be had here. It is kind of weird seeing specifically that Arcane Dimensions map, seeing like a really early version of it and just like running in like base Quake is a little bit weird and kind of unexpected, but yeah, I think that's all I got. Anyways, as always, thank you to all the mappers for you know, putting this together, and thank you for watching. Definitely go and check this out if you're interested in playing. And yeah, take it easy. GG's.